should you invest in the worst performing REITs here in the Philippines? Kasi alam natin na kapag bababa yung price per share, tataas yung dividend rate. Pero the question is it a good idea? Well, yan yung pag-uusapan natin in this video. So yeah, let's go! Hi guys, Pilo here, and so far ito yung mga current REITs here in the Philippines. So areit, DDMPR, FILRT, Robinson's REIT, Mega World, C-REIT, V-REIT, and P-REIT. And so far, based dun sa listing date nila or IPO nila, so ito yung price nila, tapos yung listing date, and as of September 21, 2023, ito yung performance nila. So in terms of growth, so makikita natin si areit lang at saka si P-REIT lang yung positive. Tapos, yung worst performing REITs ngayon is si DDMPR at negative 43%, si FILINVEST naman na negative 57%, si RCR negative 25%, and even MREIT, shockingly, negative 23%. Ngayon, we wanna know if, again, kapag magda-down yung price, di ba? So, magda-down yung price per share, in terms of dividend rate, tataas siya. Diba? So, probably mga 8%, 12%. So, maganda, very enticing siya. But the question is it a good idea to invest on this on this mga REITs na going down? So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna analyze based on fundamental analysis. We're gonna check yung net income nila, yung revenue nila, yung revenue at saka net income, tapos yung dividend history nila, tapos of course yung dividend yield, and most importantly, yung tinatawag natin na payout ratio, kung saan ba nanggagaling yung mga dividends nila. So, as of this video, isa-isahin natin si DDMPR, si FILINVEST, si RCR and MREIT. So, yung iba, since hindi naman sila worst performing, so hindi na natin sila i-analyze. Tapos, again, quick disclaimer, nothing in this video is financial advice. This is my own analysis. So, I highly suggest na ikaw rin, you do your own analysis. But so far, I'm showing you how I'm doing it. So, yeah, let's get started. So, first, si DDMPR, Double Dragon. So far, in terms naman of revenue, makikita natin na 2017, 2018, 2019, makikita naman natin na increasing naman yung revenue niya. So, it's like dito, 2 billion, 9 billion, 9 billion. Dito naman, parang nag-decrease lang. Tapos, nag-decrease din dito. Tapos, actually, decrease pala, no? Decrease pala yung revenue nila. Tapos, in terms naman of net income, let me just move my face. So, dito. So, 2 billion, 6 billion, 6 billion, 5 billion, 7 billion, 12 billion. So, nag-increase naman in terms of net income. Kasi again, if profitable yung company, most likely makakapagbigay sila ng dividends. So, ito lang, confusing lang dito kasi like 4 billion yung revenue, yung net profit dito is 12 billion. So, baka nagbenta sila ng property or ano, 'di ba? So, ayun nga, so in terms of revenue or net income, declining siya kasi dito pandemic eh. Declining siya, but in terms of net profit, positive naman. So, I'll say this is a check. And then in terms naman of dividend yield, so makikita natin is 8%. And in terms din if increasing ba yung dividends na, like ito 0.02, 0.02, 0.027, nag-increase, decrease, decrease. So parang erratic. So parang nag-decrease, increase. But so far, if you ask me, at least consistent naman sila nagbibigay. May times na nag-decrease, nag-increase. Tapos at 8%, I think that's pretty good. That's pretty enticing na dividends. However, in terms of payout ratio, so payout ratio is based on net income nila, or based dun sa cash flow nila, yung distributable income nila, nabibigyan na sa investors. And unfortunately, dito si DDMPR, 162% earnings payout to shareholders, tapos cash payout to shareholders, 128%. So, lagpas, meaning, they had to borrow money, most likely they had to borrow money to pay out sa mga investors na. So, this is very confusing kasi again, positive yung net income nila, but yung payout nila, they have to borrow money to pay out dividends to their investors. So, ayun nga, this one is an X. So, based dun sa analysis natin, si DDMPR, I'll say check yung net income, check yung dividend yield, pero X in terms of dividend payout. So ngayon, let's look at FILINVEST na REIT. So let's check yung revenue niya. So dito makikita natin, FILINVEST. So 2 billion, 1 billion, 2.33, 3.8, 3.4, 3.24. So as you can see, consistent lang yung may medyo increase pero parang flatline lang yung revenue niya, no? Hindi talaga massive yung growth niya. Tapos let's look at naman yung net income niya. So dito 1.3, 1.8, 1.4, 1.6, 1.8, 1.8, 1.3. So again, parang yung net income niya is ano tawag nito, parang stagnating lang, hindi talaga malaki yung growth. However, the good thing is positive pa naman siya. So dito at least may net profit pa naman siya ng 1.3 billion. So I'd say that's a check. Tapos, let's look at naman yung dividend yield niya. So, very enticing kasi 12.44%. However, take note of this, dito, 0.1120, 1120, 0.1120, dito 0.08. So, parang nag-decrease yung dividends. Tapos 0.07, so nag-decrease talaga yung dividends ni FILINVEST. So, I'd say this is an X. Tapos, in terms naman of payout ratio, again, comparing same with DDMPR, so they're paying a lot more in terms sa kanilang earnings to their as a dividend investor at dun sa mga dividend investors o sa mga investors nila. So again, parang kind of red flag cause like malaki yung dividend rate but galing most likely from debt to pay out dun sa mga investors nila. So dyan, medyo na-confuse lang ako kasi in terms of net income, positive naman sila pero I'm not sure bakit negative or lagpas 100% yung payout ratio nila. But based dito, this is definitely an X. Now, let's look at naman RCR Robinson. So, let's see dito in terms of revenue, 2 billion, 5 billion. So, ayun, increasing naman. However, sa net income nila dito, 1.6 billion. Tapos, on 2022, negative 5 billion. So, negative sila. So, I'd say that's an X. And then next is the payout, yung dividend payout naman nila, 8%, very enticing. But let's look at the dividend rate. So, 0.06, 0.92. Okay, so as you can see, increasing. So, that's definitely a check for me. And then, in terms of payout ratio, ayun, 81% lang. Dun sa earnings nila, 81% or dito based sa cash flow na 83% binibigyan nila sa investors. So again, nako-confuse ako, negative yung net income pero they're still able to give out 80% in payout ratio. I'm assuming kasi dito galing sa cash flow, most likely negative sila doon kasi baka they started to expand more more mga properties. So possible ganun yung nangyari kaya negative yung net income nila. But again, very important para sa akin talaga if nagbibigay sila ng dividend, it must be from their earnings. So they don't have to borrow money to give out dividends sa kanilang investors. And next naman is MREIT, Mega World. So dito in terms of revenue, 1.4, 3.6 increasing naman. Sa net income, net profit, 2 billion dito negative 168 million. So I'd say that's an X kasi again, negative yung net income nila. Ngayon, let's look at yung dividend payout nila. So 8%, pretty decent. And then yung dividend rate naman, 0.24, 0.23, 24, 24.6, 24, going down, going down, going up, going up. So parang going up, down, no? But I'd say this is still a check kasi yun, at least nag-grow naman. Tapos 8% pretty good. And then payout ratio 87% and 80%, again a check for me. So for MREIT, X on the net income, check on the dividend yield, check on the payout ratio. So dito, based dito, yun, dun ka na mag-decide ano ba yung mas maganda for you. Should you invest in DDMPR, in FILINVEST, RCR, or MREIT. But basically, again, this is just my own way to screen if I should add or ayun nga if we see is a good opportunity kasi again once they mag-down yung price per share, tataas yung dividend yield or rate niya. Kasi ganito I want to show you naman a good dividend paying REIT. Okay, a good dividend paying. And so far based sa performance ng mga REITs, si A-REIT lang talaga yung may growth. So, tapos, let's see naman yung fundamentals if very good ba talaga si A-REIT. So, ganito, in terms of net income, A-REIT, so you can see dito 69, 18, 80, 800 million, 1.6 billion, 2.2 billion, 3 billion, 5 billion. So makikita talaga natin na growing yung revenue, di ba? Let's look at the net profit. 3 billion, 6 billion, 2.4 billion kasi pandemic to dito. and then 2.8. So at least growing naman, and it's positive. So that's a check. Now, let's look at the dividend yield. So, medyo konti lang, 6.38% yung dividend yield. But, take a look at this. 0.28, 0.31, 0.34, 0.39. So, it's increasing yung dividend rate niya every single year. So, that's a big check talaga. And then, in terms of payout ratio, so 71 and 81% of their earnings, of their cash flow, binibigay nila to their dividends. So, hindi nila kailangan mag-borrow ng money to give out dividends sa kanilang investor. So that is how a good dividend paying REIT looks like. So for a REIT, check. So based dito, again, this is just a guide. This is how I do it. I highly suggest you still do your own research kung paano ka mag-filter if it's a good idea to invest dito sa mga worst performing REITs, or yun nga, if you're a long-term investor naman and if you believe in these REITs, then highly suggest yun. You can just continue adding to your portfolio. But then again, if you want to answer yung question, is it good to invest dun sa mga worst performing REITs? I hope this video has helped you. So yeah, that is it. Now, based dun sa analysis natin, do you think ikaw maganda ba mag-invest dun sa mga worst performing REITs? Is it worth it ba to chase yung high dividend rate? So let me know in the comment section down below. So I hope you find this video valuable and helpful, and if you did, make sure to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Tapos consider subscribing so we can hit the silver play button and we can reach more Filipinos. And if you want to start your Lodi lifestyle journey with me, visit my website freedomlabph.com. Again, that's freedomlabph.com. I hope to see you inside. Once again, this is Tiyo, Pilo, and yung goal natin is to live on dividends and interest. Bye-bye!